What's good, everybody? It's your boy Server Error 405. This is the Final Four Sports Program. And like always, I can't do this by myself. I have these three geniuses of the gridiron, the mayhem. I don't know. I don't have anything else. I'm just going to go with it. It's late. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. First and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our guest for the first time here. He's a host of Pick Your Push. You can check that out all over social media. We'll have the links below to get there. One and only Ian Fox. What's good, man?
Hey, I'm Ian. Happy to be here. Thanks.
There you go. And next up, we got my co-host of the Gorilla Booking podcast. If you're a big wrestling fan, we got Joe Wolfgang. What's good, buddy?
Get ready for this week, baby, because it's officially here.
All right. And last but not least, we
Kickoff
have
is officially here.
knew what you meant. All right. Last but not least, we got the man who is also a big Eagles fan, also juiced up for this Thursday. We got Vondre. What's good, buddy?
First off, this is the diabetic Jalen Hurts, sir.
There you go. Well, I won't be too sweet for you. How about that?
Like that. I
There we
like
go.
that.
Give it back to you. All right. So we're going to start off. We had the biggest kickoff of college football that I've seen
Ian
in a
won't do
long
it. He's
time.
Space Club. That's a throwback.
That's a if you know you know little Easter egg right there. But yeah, so we had a big weekend of college football kicking off with Ohio State and Texas, the big game. And I was pretty surprised that Arch Manning didn't look that great. But there's the question: was he just overwhelmed by one of the best defenses in the country, or did he have a bad game? And we'll just start off with Ian. What do you think?
So I don't watch a lot of college, but to my knowledge, I believe Matt Patricia is the defensive coordinator for Ohio. Is that
Yes,
correct?
brand new.
Yes.
Yeah, brand new.
So obviously, I'm gonna just say he's on like one of the geniuses too, because of lineage. He just learned from the best. Who I'm gonna ignore the game from the other time. We might talk about that later. But again, not college, all about the pros. Again, Matt Patricia is just a genius. I think a lot of people are overreacting about Arch, but I think he ultimately just had a bad game. I think the Heisman talk is over, but beyond that, I think he just had a bad game, and Matt Patricia is just really good at what he does,
That's what's up.
especially for college.
Joe, did you watch the game or you see any highlights or anything?
So first off, it was a low-scoring game with only 14-7. So I wouldn't put Matt Patricia as a fucking
Well, it wasn't
uh
14-7. They Ohio State had a couple touchdowns. Wait, didn't they score again at the end? Because I turned it off after a while. Or was the final
no.
14-7?
I'm literally looking at the score. It was only 14 to
Okay. All
7.
right. Yeah, I turned it off. I thought they scored one more time. So go ahead.
No. But if Ohio State is, number one and they're gonna be this team, and we all know that obviously that Matt Patricia cannot handle most Mannings.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
But the point is this: like both teams really struggled offensively, but they're both top 10 teams. So watching like the highlights wasn't all inspiring. It was just you got to watch Arch Manning struggle.
Now, do you think he just had a bad game, or do you
I,
think just Ohio State's defense is like really, really good?
I, I want to give it like a 50-50. I think it was like the first game jitters, like coming back. This is the spotlights on him. And then you have Ohio State, who is number one in the country.
Okay. Dre, what you think?
They're number one in the country for a reason.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you, bro. I enjoyed that game more than like most games that came on this week, just because defense wins championships. Seeing what we did to Kansas City in the Super Bowl makes sense of totally that. Um, and I liked how I liked the pressure that they put on Arch Manning because he came in the game and they're already riding his coattail about him being the next GOAT, him being the next face of college football, quarterback wise, Heisman, boom. You put him up against that number one defense. Now we really gonna see who's shaking in their boots. Now we really gonna see if you can put it up there when it's crunch time. Let's see if you can really go out there and ball like your relatives, man. And you didn't because that defense is so sound because of what Ian said about Matt Patricia, the lineage he learned from Belichick, and those guys literally have schooled him into the game. I know he's not good against Eli Manning, but against Arch Manning, dog walked his ass.
And now they're the new number one, according to the poll that came out. And it's no surprise. I mean, they leapfrogged over Penn State, but I don't think Penn State's even close to the team Ohio State is.
No.
Is it too early to say that they're like the absolute favorites? Like, what team in the country is going to beat them, especially when it comes to playoff time?
Georgia.
You think so?
Wait,
Yeah,
who?
it's gonna
He said
Georgia.
Georgia.
It's gonna be because they're the top two defenses. Georgia's the second best defense in all of college. We all know this. We've seen it. We've seen the formula because the formula wins Super Bowls.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I
I'm
don't.
gonna put it down this way. It's gonna come down to who's hungrier at the end of the day. And I'm gonna say it's gonna be Georgia. Georgia's gonna give them a run for their money.
But they're all hungry though. Every team that's playing college football is hungry. Every team that plays sports is hungry. Like, what team goes out there and they're not hungry to win a championship?
And you can't just pinpoint Georgia. Like, dude, like I'm gonna be totally honest with you, man. Ohio State's in a nasty fucking conference, bro. Like they
Yeah,
got Oregon, they have USC in
Well,
there now. Their
I'm
Big
not
Ten is
disagreeing
big
that
now.
I'm not disagreeing that the Big Ten's a nasty conference. I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying though is that out of all the product that you see overall, Georgia puts better pieces together as an overall aspect. You might have your like stud players in Ohio, but your overall defense is going to be where they are not going to be it.
I don't know.
Joe he's referring to the Eagles players that come to the from the Georgia Bulldogs. That's why.
But I mean, but think about it.
Dog.
But all those pieces were not the same year either. So they took the same model defense over the years and piecemealed together this Georgia Bulldog team Eagles defense. And it's the number one defense in the NFL. And that's a proven fact because then that defense, because obviously, let's say college football teams. College football teams don't play pro offense. They play like scheme offense, or there's certain teams that do play pro offense schemes, but I forget what the other one's called.
Most of them run West Coast.
Well, no, not it's a style. Like the whole thing's a style, is what I'm trying to get across. I can't remember I remember the other wording, but it's not at the, I'll think of it when we're doing gorilla booking. I know it. But the point is this: when you take players from, let's just say 2023, 2024, 2025, and you put them on a pro team and they actually get back together and things are still clicking, that's a proven point
But that's called good
I
recruiting.
get what you're saying.
I
get what you're
You're going a
saying.
long way to just say they have a good recruitment fucking squad there. Because I mean, they're going to be good every year because they're looking
I
at
just
the high
don't.
school, and you know what I mean. Like, however they do in the NFL is how they do. That's has nothing to do with how a school is currently doing. In college, you know what I mean. Like, that's all fine and good. You can get all the
I mean, I get what you're
players
saying.
going to Eagles, but at the end of the day, I think Ohio State is clearly the best team. I can't imagine them just fumbling the bag against someone in the playoffs. Like I mean, they did it to a very good Texas team. A very good Texas team. Go ahead, Dre. What's the face? Tell
Dude,
me.
you can't really trust in anybody, man. Anybody could get got at any moment.
I mean, that's true. I mean, that's a pretty open statement, though. Like, of
It's like, I mean,
course,
Ohio State as like we can say like right now they're the front runners for the national title, 100%.
right?
But they haven't really faced any adversity besides Texas. We got to see them in a game against a Penn State, against an Oregon, against a
They're going to
USC
cook
a team.
everybody. I'll say this. I'll take it a step further. I don't think they're going to lose a game all year.
Wow.
I'll
That's
bet you that they'll lose to Penn State.
just that game on its
He,
own.
no,
Just that game.
I'll bet $20 on that one.
$20?
Yeah,
I'm with
we'll keep
I'm
it. We'll keep it clean.
Air shake.
All right. So speaking of betting and gambling, nobody likes to bet NFL more than Ian that Fox. And look, have you seen what he's posted? He's posted in my server. He's posted some of his gambling in there.
I'm not gonna lie.
I gotta send an invite to server to come to houses down parlays. We balling over there.
I mean, I was there, but there wasn't a lot of like
I
Now
bet
it is.
mostly
tickets
ping
or anything.
Now
pong.
it is.
I'd say
All right,
90% of my bets are all ping pong.
It's
that's
table
funny. That's
tennis.
true,
Huh?
actually. That's true.
Yeah, I lost a lot of money on ping pong, but I won some money on ping pong too, so that was cool.
I'll be honest, no, I've never had someone say that to me in my entire life. I'm so
Wait,
down
so
on ping pong right now.
this is the way I like to
I
say
I
it.
am,
can't
bro.
believe
Table tennis.
I lost $400 on ping pong in about a day, but that was after I won 1,800 in three. So I was
that's
okay
crazy.
with that, and then I was done. Like after I hit that number, I was like, all right, I'm all set. No more ping pong for a while. And
So
now
we,
I'll still regularly lose some money in ping pong though.
so we definitely have to have you on the gambling podcast for sure.
I
I
don't
want
know.
all the
It was
gambling.
just, I swear to God, it's just those 3 days. I was like Rain Man, but now I can't do it anymore. I don't know what it is. I can't. It just doesn't work that way anymore.
Well,
It's a ring.
that's how the ball bounces. But going back to the NFL, we got the big kickoff this Thursday. We got the Cowboys and the Eagles, the defending and reigning Super Bowl champion Eagles. I'll put a little respect on their name. But before we get into all the ego glazing, because I know it's going to happen, and rightfully so, the Dallas, they're going to really get their ass beat. If they weren't going to get beat before, it's really going to happen with the loss of Micah Parsons. So we'll start it
So,
off. What? Oh, Joe, you want to start it off? Go ahead. Here, the
so
heel turn is already
I was
happening. Go ahead, bro.
yeah, the heel turns right. So I was digging. Now I was digging in some like Reddit articles. I was digging in like weird spots. I'm starting to think the Packers got fleeced.
Why? Because he has a little bit of an injury.
Well, they're talking about that injury not just more than a little bit.
From what unless
Like
something changed over the last 24 hours
they're
or
talking like
so.
he's getting damn near epidurals every
I read
fucking
that. I
game.
read that. Yeah,
Like
but he had
dog.
to pass a physical first before they
Hey, you
trade
have
him.
to pass one.
Yeah, they just don't trade a guy and just go by the arm
No,
So
syndrome.
Joe, he legally had to pass a physical. Jerry Jones
I know
even
he
said
has
it.
to pass the
Yeah.
physical. I know he has to pass the physical in order for the trade to go through. But like maybe this is where I don't know the back of it all. Like where how how legit are these physicals? You know what I'm saying? Like is it
That's a whole.
is it
But hold on a second. You can't.
hold on.
You say one thing, and now we're trying to legitimize
No, no,
the
no.
doctors who do these things. No
No,
one
no, no,
ever
no. Oh no.
worries about.
Who says I can't fucking who says we can't fucking
But
slide a few
that's
bucks
never.
over
What?
damn?
When was there a time where you'd ever want to like question a physical for someone being
Yeah.
traded?
No, see
Besides right
the end of
now.
the story is I'm gonna clown the shit out of the Cowboys for making a dumb move.
Well, yeah,
Like
as you should. Yeah.
I'm just thinking I'm actually thinking maybe it wasn't so dumb. That's where I'm at. Maybe it wasn't so dumb. I mean, you dumped off a prima donna who was stomping his feet for money. You didn't want to pay him, so he was going to sit there and huff. Then what you do is you turn around and pick up two firsts, which yeah, they're going to be some late rounders. They're going to be some 20 plus round spots, but you're still getting yourself in a top 15 because they're the Dallas Cowboys and you're always going to go 8-8 for the most part. Um, you got yourself a 15 and a 20th pick. You can definitely trade those in for a top 10 pick and get something really nice for the future.
I mean, honestly, like unless he ends up like being like an Aaron Rodgers first year at the Jets and he's gets injured within the first few minutes of the game. Like unless something
That shit
like
would be
that happens,
wild.
that would be crazy. But if something like that happens, then that's one thing. But if not, and he just has a good year, I mean, I don't think anyone could be fleeced in that deal. Honestly, you can say just right off the rip that okay, why would the Cowboys ever trade him? But you're right. He was not happy there and disgruntled, and it's not like he's making that much more with the Packers at least right now.
It was
But
that guaranteed money that really kind of like made me
That
like,
hundred that
okay.
hundred
yeah,
forty guaranteed is a lot. It's a lot.
yeah. But then like there was
That
a
was
thing where they broke
Kirk Cousins
down.
level. That was like Kirk Cousins level guaranteed money. Like his contract's almost all guaranteed money.
Yeah,
So do not
he's
hurt.
only off like 48 million like from guaranteed money.
And also the other thing too is they broke down each year. Like somebody posted on Twitter, they broke down each year, and it basically like with the taxes for the new state and everything else, like he's really not making that much more than what he was like. Basically, he was doing all that bitching just to fucking, make a
Get
few
out of
extra
Dallas.
bucks. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't that much more. But at the end of the day, they're going to be without him on Thursday night. Even with him, people weren't picking the Eagles. So before I get to you, Dre, Ian, what do you think about the Thursday game and how much of an impact them losing Micah it's going to affect them for the season?
So I totally support the idea of saying that Jerry fleeced them if it encourages Jerry to keep doing dumb things. I want him to keep doing stupid things as much as possible. That sounds great. Him getting 2 first round picks is like the mystery box. Like it could even be a boat type of thing. Like they already have one of the greatest defensive players in the league at
My God,
worst.
was that a
You think
Family Guy
that's true?
reference? Was that a fucking
Yeah,
Family Guy?
absolutely. That's exactly what they did. They just traded away. They're like, it could be anything. It could be
Could be a
even one of the
boat.
best defensive players in the league. Who
Be another
knows?
defensive player.
It could have
Yeah,
been.
Both. You got Kenny Clark. You didn't get the best thing in the league.
No
Kenny
disrespect to
Clark's a
Kenny
good D
Clark.
tackle,
No
but he's not
disrespect
the
to Kenny
best.
Clark. Man, ain't no fucking Micah Parsons, though. I'll tell you that.
No, that's a whole different story.
You know
Oh,
what the funny
different
part is,
ballgame.
and what's honestly scares me is if that actually put a chip on Kenny's shoulder, and all of a sudden he just started balling out. Like
It,
that would fuck me up a little bit.
It wouldn't
Ian
fuck
Ian
me up
saying
because what
that
else is left?
Ian saying that reminds me of like it's kind of like when everyone knows I like to play poker and gamble, and I'll get mad if someone calls me at 7 deuce offsuit and they hit 7 deuce on the flop, right? And you're like, why is this guy playing? What an idiot, whatever. But at the same time, you want to keep that guy there. Don't let him know he's such a bad player. Keep playing like that because your luck's going to run out. So it's like, yeah, Jerry, go ahead. Keep making bonehead moves. You're a genius. You're a genius. Keep trading these
exactly it.
players for just fucking nothing, because you and I both know those first rounders. That's they're not gonna really do a lot because Dallas is just fucking destined to fucking be losing
With
forever.
Jerry there.
As long as it's kind of like what people said with the Raiders. As long as Al
Martin
Davis,
Davis fucking
yeah,
shaves his head like that.
yeah, long as he's still alive, their Raiders are going to be shit. But then his dumbass son took over, and they're pretty much just as bad. Dre, what do you think about your lovely Eagles on Thursday?
We're going to win by 40.
Wow, what would it have been
Crazy.
before Micah? Like if he was still there, what would it have
Maybe
been?
like a 20-point win, 20 points.
Just
21.
just
He
double.
saves 20.
Just doubled it. Just doubled it up. That's all. Who's cause like, bro, who's on that? Like, honest to God, like Dallas is literally their linebacking core is not the same anymore, and their defensive front four is not the same anymore. So you take Parsons away from that front edge. Who is going against this line? Who's going against the number one line in NFL football? Who's going
I didn't
against
realize the spread.
the biggest line in the NFL, 331 pounds average? That's an average weight of the Eagles' front line.
You know what? If I'm a betting man, I had to bet against the spread.
What's the spread?
8.5.
So you guys are only 8. Man, that's not a lot, considering they lost their fucking best player on the team. So the
Well,
Eagles are eight and a
this is
half
as
point
of
favorite.
like the 8.5 point favorite as of currently is what I'm saying. I guarantee you it wasn't that. I guarantee you it was probably closer to 6.
No, it
I
was seven.
guarantee
It
you
was
it,
it was actually 7.5
the
because
opening
I
line was
just bet.
7.
Yeah, it was 7.5.
So it jumped the
It
whole
jumped
point.
the
It
whole
jumped
point.
above
Yeah,
it. It jumped. So it's a 2 point game. It's a 2 possession spread now.
Yeah, but you guys are gonna win by more than that.
yeah, we're gonna win by way more than that. You know that, Joe.
I'm just surprised it's so low. Like usually, if it's something where a team lost a really good player like that, it's a little bit higher.
If
Like maybe
anything,
ten.
if anything, I'd take Dallas's over.
You would take Dallas's. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. Do you think it's gonna be a high
Well,
scoring
I wouldn't
game?
47.
take their
It's
spread. I would
47 and
take
a half.
over.
The over under is 47 and a half.
Yeah,
I can't see Dallas scoring a
we're
lot on you
throwing
guys.
Joe. We're putting up 31 plus. Like I don't, Joe. What are you not getting, bro? We're Super Bowl champs in Philly in the link. Saquon's going for 3 tutties, two tush pushes. 31 plus,
Dude,
bro. Joe, come on.
two tush
Joe,
pushes.
are
Sorry,
you high?
you know
Are
how
you
old I am.
high?
No, you know how old I am. I'm always the pessimistic Eagles fan.
Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Are you crazy? In the link? After we put the banner up, nigga? Is you crazy?
They're gonna get 3 titties or what do you say? Tutties? Gonna get 3 tutties.
Buddy,
Saquon's getting 3 tutties.
3 tutties.
Jalen Hurts is going for 2 tush pushes and a passing touchdown to AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look like the NFC Championship all over again, Joe. Come on, what are you saying, Joe?
Listen, I dreamed that,
I'm not
but I
dreaming
did.
shit. That's on my parlay.
Ian, is that in your parlay? You got. What do you think about the spread
I
on
do
that
have
one?
some parlays.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
touch the spreads too much. I'm still kind of
Shit.
new to betting on NFL.
Okay.
I do have Devontae Smith for an anytime. I felt like that was easy.
Eh.
So
Yeah.
you can always give yourself a Jalen Hurts anytime because
Yeah, he's
that works
always
both
gonna get
push or
one. That's
passing.
an always
So
Oh,
anytime.
it's
he's
always
in the
there's
big
always
parlay.
Ooh.
oh you
I
got
have
Spider-Man.
I have a 12 leg and a 17 leg all anytime touchdowns.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love the
you
legs.
lost you lost near
You
17.
know I
You
love a
lost
lot of
near
Oh
legs.
yeah.
17.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
here's the thing.
$3.
Wait,
Hear me
wait.
out. I can bring you
Yeah.
back though. I can bring you back right into it.
Okay.
$3,
Let's hear it.
$32,000. So you
That's
know,
that's a
I know
that's
it's
a
not going to
server
hit.
error bet. That's
Happy
a
to
server
donate
error
the
bet.
$3.
You know I
Happy
love it.
to.
Are
No
you
problem.
are you one of those states that allows you to pull out when you're halfway through the
Hey,
legs?
yo.
Oh, cash outs? Oh yeah, we can get. Well, it's up to DraftKings, and they're getting wise to my wise to my habits.
What's the
So
other one? What's the other one? Yeah, the
What's the
$3.
12 leg? What's the 12 leg? Yeah, I want to know that one.
it's just all anytimes. They're just random anytimes of all like minus 150 or more.
I got like an 8 leg all anytime touchdowns.
Yeah, anything past 4 legs is just donations. But I'll still do it.
Yeah.
It's worth. I'll risk $3
That's what I'm
to get
saying.
32,000. I'll do that.
I
The
think
millions
they're
are
great.
the
So
odds
Grant,
are plus
so
1 million. It's over
Yeah.
plus 1 million for the odds.
so the
Yeah.
funnier part is that you speaking of this, no one should be following what you say because DraftKings has been getting very, very nasty. Like if they see you and then people follow suit, they will null and void your whole bets. I
Yeah,
mean,
happy to give out
congratulations.
that one. That one's for free. I'll go over every leg if you want it. I don't care.
I will say this. As a disclaimer: gambling is bad. You will lose. So people gamble. If you have an issue, call
Call
Gamblers
one eight
Anonymous.
hundred. Yeah, I was gonna say call 1-800 Gamblers
Yeah,
Anonymous. Call that
there you
shit up.
go. You always got to put that out
$5 a
there,
woman picks up.
But I am not an addictive person.
right? So do you have like a parlay for, or does any of you guys have a parlay for Sunday games? Like just every game?
I haven't
Yes.
really looked into it.
Yes.
I haven't really looked into
I
Sunday.
picked the winner for
Well-
every game, server.
And what was the buy-in and what's the payoff?
I think I put in 5, and I'm supposed to win like 3,200.
Oh, I love those.
And it's all money lines. No spreads, nothing.
Post that one in the server.
It's in my the house is down one. I posted it.
Okay, all right. I like that. So see, I'm always like low risk, high reward. Like fuck it, why not? You see these guys hit it
$5.
sometimes. Like fuck it, why not me? It's like you play the slots. You know what I mean? Like
$5. Oh, stop.
it's like it's
There's
fun.
a lot of
I got a pretty
there's a
sweet college
lot
football
of
future
divisional
too.
lineups. There's a lot of divisional lineups week one.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
my futures bet for the division winners. Oh, dude, I'm at like I think 20 bands if I win that. Put like $2 in, bro, and I picked every division winner, bro.
I
Yeah,
love
like
I
20
love those
bands.
bets so much.
We're gonna see. We get to see. Hold on. Listen to this. So you get to see the NFC East is all against each other this week. Like that's crazy off the rip. Like Eagles, Dallas.
I feel like that happens though, like in the season when it starts. Like most divisions play
no,
each
because
other,
99% of our games
or at least one
always are at
division.
the end
two
of the
divisions.
season. There was every year it feels like we're going against 4 division. We finished the division off at like in December. Like we'll go to Dallas and then go back to Giant and go to New York and then it's why
Who's like
That did happen.
Cleveland playing? Like Cleveland, Pittsburgh, are they playing each other? Or
No, but
Cleveland's
Detroit
playing
and
Cincinnati. No, it's
yeah,
Cleveland, Cincinnati. It's
and
an Ohio
Detroit's
game.
playing Green Bay too.
yeah. See, there's division matchups in between. All right,
There's a lot.
so we got 10 minutes
Vikings,
left.
Bears.
We got 10
Damn, we
minutes.
really got 10 minutes left. Shit.
10 minutes left. What game? We'll start with Ian. What game? And we're kind of leaning towards Sunday since we talked about Thursday. What game are you looking forward to? Or even there's a game Friday, right? Chiefs are playing
Chargers.
See, there's another divisional game. So they do a lot of divisional games in the first week. But anyways, what game are you most excited about, Ian, and why?
I gotta see my new coach play the Raiders. I can't
I
wait to
hope you
see
guys
Rabel
win.
see what he got. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, me too.
You're a New England faithful.
Of course.
How do you like your chances? Because on the last episode, I picked you guys to
Wait,
win the division. Actually,
I picked you
That's
guys
a
to go to
lot.
the fucking championship game. I
yeah,
picked you
yeah,
guys to the
I'd
AFC
be lying if I
champion.
don't have those bets in, but they're definitely more hopeful than anything. I think we're on the right track. I think there's a long way to go. I definitely think we're starting to get the right people though. It's looking pretty
yeah.
good.
You guys are definitely on your way. I think you guys are gonna be the surprise of the season next to Minnesota. You guys are like my two.
I'm
Like
interested to see
they're gonna
what
be right.
JJ does.
Yeah, it's all on him. I think he's gonna have a Bo Nix type of year. To be honest, like I think
That'd be
and
cool.
Minnesota's defense isn't bad. So you got JJ to throw
Kevin
to.
O'Connell is the man.
You know what I mean? Like they got a little action if JJ could play. So I'm just saying I could be wrong, and that Dre's face will either be like he was right or I'm gonna go back to this, and that'll be a new meme that'll in the server. We'll just put that in there, new emoji.
It's just tough. It's tough.
Um, what are you looking forward to, Dre? Besides the
Um,
Eagles, like you know what I mean, like
yeah.
other games,
Besides the fucking molly whopping that's about to happen 2 days from now.
right?
That Ravens Bills game, that rematch from what I'm saying, the playoffs, the divisional round is happening this week, and I want to see if Lamar has actually stepped up and can be a better player than he was in that game. He was okay in the game, but he made costly turnovers in timely possessions where they weren't supposed to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like, can he be a game manager, and can he actually manage the game and get by Josh Allen and the dominant Bills who keep getting to the AFC Championship and blowing it every single year?
yeah, that's true. Joe, what do you got?
So outside of my birds, my eyes are on the Packers.
That's a good game too. It's a good game
Because
too.
here's the thing. Now, and I'm not even talking about this week. I'm not even talking about this week because you got them against the Lions, who are a
Yes.
full healthy Lions, which means that's probably top five defense in the NFL.
Yes. Yes.
Pushing
Easily.
maybe
Easily. Easily.
close to top three
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
I would say that. But then the following week, they go up against the Commanders, the new Commanders, with Scary Terry getting the bag and Debo Samuels. You know what? I
Yeah, I just
know.
I just I just thought about it though. They don't have a running back anymore. Commanders
Like
don't have a running back anymore. They lost Eckler and they lost Brian Robinson Jr. I don't even know who their running back is.
I think they still have Eckler.
Do they have Eckler? I didn't see him get signed back. He might have. He
No,
might have.
he's yeah. I thought he was hurt
I'm
or
gonna
something. I
say
was like,
something
wait,
scary.
what?
I'm gonna say something scary. Packers are going 0-2 off the rip.
It's tough. It's tough.
I mean,
I'm gonna say they're
Tough.
gonna go 0-2 out the rip.
It's tough.
I have them having a decent season because my thing with Detroit is they're going to be great, but are they going to be as good as they were last year? That's like my biggest thing. Like
With them
they
losing
only
Ben
lost two
Johnson, I don't
games.
know.
Like they only lost 2 games last year.
Yeah,
Are they
but
going to match
with
that?
them losing their coordinator to Chicago, I don't know if they play the same anymore.
That's another thing too. I just think even if they had everybody, like just nothing changed. That's hard to repeat to have that same type of record and everything. But Laporta didn't have a great year last year either, so I'm hoping that he has a good year because he's like a
Yeah.
good. I like him as a player, as just an NFL fan.
Same thing with Hutchinson too. Hutchinson's back for so hopefully he can stay healthy.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
mean,
but see, here's the thing. I just realized it. You're gonna tell me Jordan Love. Hold on, I'm going back on this. You're gonna tell me Jordan Love can take on Bobby Wagner,
He's,
Kinlaw.
he's Bobby
Hold
Bobby
on,
Wagner old as shit, bro. He old as
Von
shit.
Miller. You got a lot of
Bro,
veterans up in there.
Joe, they're old.
It doesn't matter, bro.
They old, bro. They
look
I'm
at
not the
telling you.
same
Joe
Von
reading the
Millers.
computer, trying to get all the
Look at him.
information he
I
can.
know, because you said something and it made me just think, and I had to look it up. Like I
You had to
had to
Google
look
it.
it up.
We got a guy like
I
that
just
coming
pulled it.
back next week who loves to Google stuff.
No, yeah, no. So you made me want to think about like who's really like why is everybody questioning the Commanders' defense? Like why do
Who's
people talk
questioning
about it?
their
Like
defense though? People
it's
say they
not
have a
like
good
no, like
defense.
who's not questioning it? Like you just did. Like like you said, they're all ancient guys, like they're all
Yeah.
veterans and stuff like that. Like but they were not a bad defense and they've only added more pieces.
Yeah, but I mean
they're
they're good, but they
adding
can't
pieces.
compete. They can't. Their defense
Yeah,
doesn't
not
compete with a
against.
lot of like their defense is not better than like the Broncos. You know what I mean? Like their
Well,
defense
no,
isn't
because
better than Pittsburgh.
I would put the Broncos as the top 5 defense.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I don't think the Commanders would be top 10 though. No, there's no way. No way.
like they just have like a decent defense. Like
Well, would
they're
you put the
They
competitive.
Packers
gave
in the
up.
top?
I'm
Would you
not
put the
trying to
Packers in
gloat
the
on
top 5
us.
offense though?
Packers in top 5 offense? No, top 10. Yes. Strictly just because of Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs gets a lot done for them.
If they don't have Jacobs, they don't really have much of an
Yeah, I feel like
offense.
they
You
don't
know,
have much of an offense when they don't have Jacobs or Wilson out there.
Okay, I'm still going to go 0-2.
It's not a bad take. Not a bad take.
Vince.
Okay. So we got 3.5 left, and I'll say what I'm excited about. Of course, my Denver Broncos showing everybody the great Super Bowl run that we're going to have. The start of it's week 1, and we're going to beat Tennessee. We're going to go
Pop
all the
Warner
way.
team.
The who? A Pop
A
Warner
Pop
team?
Warner.
They
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
Pop Warner team.
Well, hopefully, if we lose, this is going to be a very. I'm going to say this right now. If we lose, this is going to be a rough episode next week. I'm just saying.
I can't. Oh, bro, I can't wait. I can't. If you imagine how rough this episode is going to be if we lose to Dallas next week.
Oh, bro, that's tough because it's the Cowboys.
Yeah, facts. I'm crashing out.
One, it's the Cowboys, but two,
I'm crashing out.
you know how bad I crash out anytime the Eagles lose.
Yeah. Well, if the Patriots lose, I mean, Ian, that's what you kind of expect. You guys have like the best.
If we win, it's just sick.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Like I grew up with success for a long time, so I got no complaints.
Yeah, you guys won enough championships to kind of, keep you
Watching it regrow into something amazing would be really cool, though.
Like I said, I think you guys got a little something over there. I almost got Drake May late in the fantasy league.
He's my backup.
I will tell you this, Ian. That's a long hill, bro. Because I've lived that my whole life.
Yeah,
okay.
Oh my God!
Calm down.
McNabb in '99.
We got 6.
We're going somewhere in 04 to what? Lose to you guys.
And then we finally get our lick back and beat who? You guys.
Yep, that's fine.
It took us how many years to get back there, though? Like that's what I'm talking about.
Look, Joe, I don't care. It's our time for the dynasty.
A lot of drought in between all those other Super Bowls we got to.
These 2020 years, these are the Eagles dynasty years. These
in
are
between got some World Series.
Well, the Broncos will be that little speed bump in the way, and it'll be okay. You guys can win 5 championships in a row, but in between that 5, we're going to interrupt. You know what I mean? That dynasty. We're going to interrupt the dynasty there.
You bring your Eli Manning quarterback and you do it.
It's the only way.
Yeah, that's the kryptonite for New England right there.
Yeah,
or just,
you imagine. I know you guys are like very Bo Nix heavy and stuff. You imagine like they just tank this year, and then you just get Arch Manning, and then Arch Manning just runs the gauntlet with you.
My team.
Yeah,
bro. On that, we're just gonna say thank you guys for watching. We do appreciate it. I thank you again, Ian, for being a part of this. Make sure you check out Pick Your Push. Pick the Push. Easy for me to say, easy to watch, easy to find.
It's on the thing. We don't get to say it.
It's on the thing. It's right there. Thank you guys. Love y'all. Watch us all over YouTube. We got a lot of good stuff. Have a good rest of your day. Love you. Bye-bye.